Hey everybody, it's Rebecca from RebeccaDell Art. I've got your preparation guide to help you lead this activity. Let's start with your package that you would have downloaded. It's the Christmas edition. And we have my terms of service and just how to use this resource, as well as any ways that you might want to get a hold of me or contact me if you have questions or issues with this product. I have the what's included. This is got your instructions, your master hairstyle checklist, all of your accessories, your background print sheets in color and black and white, your characters, the sweaters, the frames, the hairstyles, as well as your links to the downloads that you need and the tutorial video for this product. Next, we have our activity instructions. So here you will find a supplies checklist for everything you may need. You're also going to find your preparation steps that should help you get ready for the activity. And those are broken into steps for you. There's a note on there to remember. There's a tutorial video included to help you and your students follow along in class. In our next page, you have the Hairstyle Master Checklist. This can be used to just get an idea of how many hairstyles you're going to need to print, because they should match the class that you have. So everybody should have one unique hairstyle that matches their own. Use this checklist by passing it around or put it at the front of your class and have people put a check mark or their name beside the one that they think represents them. You're going to have 2 pages of the checklist, and then following that you're going to find all of the portrait backgrounds. So these are for making a Christmas portrait. They'll be in color and they will also be in black and white. If you are more interested in doing the Christmas gift tags or holiday gift tags or the wish list, then you're going to use these other backgrounds, and they will be in color and black and white also. You will find the characters. There's a new version, so you have that in glasses and no glasses, and the original version from my other product of the desk nameplates, and that has glasses and no glasses. If a student feels that they are represented by one more than the other, these options are available to you. Next, you're going to find all the different sweater options, and there are 6. So if students are particular about what sweater they wear, you can kind of gauge how many of each you're going to need to print. After that are the accessories, and these include the hands. Every student's going to need at least one hand to make their character look the way it should. And there are optional accessories. These are not recommended for those who struggle with cutting because they are fairly difficult. The hands will be needed for everybody, but maybe avoid the optional accessories if you have younger students. Here are your hairstyles that you hopefully will know how many of each you're going to need to print to make every character look like your students are supposed to look. These are also a little on the difficult side to cut out in comparison to my other product, the desk nameplates. There is a bit of patience that will be involved, or you could cut these out for your students yourself. Now you'll find that you have 2 different frame options. That's because you have frames that fit the wish list or the gift tags, the joyous holiday or Merry Christmas ones. And those have what looks like a silhouette of the character to the left side. You'll see them labeled accordingly. The other version is for the portraits, and so you will have 4 frames for those as well. Last but not least is the desk nameplate that I have been mentioning a couple times. If you don't already own this product, please come see my store and get that. They're great for the beginning of the year or at any time in the year, just to celebrate how we are different and the things that we like. Hey Hey everybody, it's RebeccaDell with RebeccaDell Art, and it's time to get started on your Anime Me Christmas Edition activity, which you can either build a portrait of yourself, you can build a gift tag, and there's two options for that, or you can also do a thoughtful Christmas wish list that kind of puts yourself and others to the front of mind. So whichever one you are going to do, this part of the activity tutorial is to get everything prepared for the assembly, the glue it all together portion. That will be broken into two steps because if you're doing the tag or wish list version, there's a different order of assembly than the portrait version. So let's get started with the basics. Whether you are doing a tag or a portrait, this will look the same. So portrait backgrounds should be one per student. Everybody will have one in color or in black and white. And you can tell it's a portrait background because of the silhouette on it and the attached border that is gray. Your job is to cut out your background because this is going to become the base for the project to be built on. Now, just a reminder, whether you're doing the tags, wish list, or whether you're doing the portrait, how you assemble that will look different. So make sure you don't do any assembly till the very end. If you have the black and white pattern background, then you are welcome to add color to it. Now that you have your background cut out and prepared, we'll move on to the next pieces. This includes characters. Everybody should get a single character. There are two options, and with that, you can color it in to look like yourself. There is a sweater. You're going to get one of the 6 different kinds of sweaters that are available, and you're going to color in your sweater however you like. You will notice that it has a gray area on both these pieces. Don't color those. Your hair should match your own. Color that as well. You're going to have a hand accessory. There's lots to choose from. Make sure when you go to color this that the hand, it matches the color you chose for your character face, okay? The other part to note is it's got the sleeve of the sweater. So if you're wondering where that was, there it is. You're going to make sure that that sleeve matches the other sleeve on the sweater too. So let's get to coloring, you guys. On all the pieces you're going to color, you are welcome to use 2 tones, a darker and then a lighter, just to make it look a little bit more cartoonized and give it a little bit more shadow and depth. That's what I'm going to do for this demonstration. So feel free to do the same thing. I take the darkest color first, and I'm going to lay down where I think shadow will go. You can copy what I'm doing, and then I'm going to take the lighter color because the great thing is you can color right over top the dark one. It's not going to matter. So let's color our skin. In this particular one, I am designing somebody with rosy cheeks and rosy lips, so I'm just adding a little bit of pink over them. This girl is going to have those features. You don't have to do that. Now, I just really want to quickly show you how I would color in the eyes. They're going to match your eyes, but if you take a look at this example, there are 2 spots, a circle and a bit of like a streaked triangle. Both are kept white in the line art. If you can, it's a great idea to not color those in. And it looks something like this so that you have that shine on the eyes, and that shine gives it that anime quality. Now my recommendation is after you finish coloring a full piece, you take a break from coloring, do a little cutting. Then you take a break from cutting and get back to doing another colored piece. So you've got all these pieces to color. And the great news is, since my recording of this video, I've gone back and made them much easier to cut out as well. So when it comes to the cutting part, just slow down, take your time, but don't be too scared. How mine looks, yours is a little bit easier. Okay, you got yours cut out. You'll see how the character is supposed to fit, eventually, not yet, to the background pattern. You're going to get the hair colored, matching your own, and then you're going to cut that out. I recommend coloring the sweater and the hand accessory at the same time so that you can keep your colors the same on those sleeves. So you're going to color that now before you're going to cut that out. If you're somebody who doesn't like coloring or is getting sick of coloring or your hand's hurting, you never know. Don't feel the pressure to put as much detail as what I'm doing. I'm just going to have some fun with it and do whatever I like. My own hand started to hurt, so I feel you guys. I actually switched from pressing hard with my crayon, my pencil crayon, to doing a light, soft pencil crayon job on the rest of the sweater. Maybe later you go back and you make it more solid. It does look nice when it's solid. Felt will give you that same solid feel too. Don't forget, you guys, do your sleeve colors the same so that they match from the accessory hand to the sweater. And if you have an accessory in your character's hand, this is a great time to color that as well. The accessories that are available are a little bit difficult to cut out, so this is an option. You don't have to add an additional accessory to your character. I'm just going to do one real quick. Once your sweater and accessories are colored, then you're going to cut out all these pieces. And remember, you're going to cut out around the piece that says attach as well. You're going to need that. The last piece you're going to need to color is the frame. Remember, they'll look different depending on whether you're doing the wish list or gift tag version versus the portrait version. I'm working on a portrait right now, so you're going to see me color the portrait version. Either way, it's time to color your frame. Do as many or as few of the details as you are comfortable with. I know there can be a lot on some of them, and markers may make that a little easier on your hand, or just color lightly. I'm using pencil crayon, and I've decided to just do some of the stripes and not all of them, but if you're ambitious, go for it. Once you have colored your frame, now we're going to cut it out. And there's a few pieces to that. So first we're going to cut out the exterior along the outside of the frame. This will be much easier for you than it is for me. Again, I've made some changes since filming this video. Once you're done that, then what you want to do is carefully fold, but do not crease or bend the frame so that you can make a small cut in the inside of the frame, the part that says cut out all over it. We're going to get rid of that. So just follow along and cut out the inside of the frame. Now here comes the really exciting part and my favorite part. It's time to assemble. There are two ways to assemble. I'm going to show both. So the first way I'm going to show you is how to do the portrait assemble. And then I'm going to show you how to do the gift tag or wish list assemble. Those two are done the same way. So let's start with the portrait assemble. You're going to begin with your background pattern. Now, with your background, you're going to put glue in the attach area. That's that gray area. And you can also put glue on the character as well. And then you're going to fix the character over the attach area on the background pattern. Next, we're going to put glue on our sweater. And the sweater will attach to the character gray attach area. The next thing you should do is put glue on your hairstyle, and you're going to attach it carefully to the head. A lot of hairstyles need to line up with where the ear curves, so just take your time before you actually stick it good and line it up. Time to put our accessories on. I have that optional accessory, but if you don't, that's okay. I'm going to put that on the head, and I'm also going to stick the arm with the matching sleeve for our sweater onto the guide that says attach on the sweater. There we go, only one last step and this portrait will be complete. Now it's time to put glue on the attach areas and the frame around the pattern. So you're going to put glue down and then you're going to attach that frame over top of everything. And voila, you have completed the portrait version of this Christmas Anime Me craft activity. And you now have a Christmas cartoonize of yourself, and I hope you really enjoyed it. But for those of you who are waiting to do a gift tag or wish list, we're going to do your assembly now. So of course you're going to need your wish list or your Merry Christmas or Joyous Holidays gift tag. They should all be filled out. Mine obviously is not, but you're going to take that, and again, just like before, it's the base. And then you're going to need all your pieces that you've colored in. This time I colored in felt, so you can see that things are a little bit more solid in the coloring. So if you like that look, that's a good example of felt pen. Now, same as before, only you're going to start with a frame and the background pattern, and you're going to put glue on that attach area. That's right, the character's going to come later. We're going to put on the frame first. All right, now what we're going to do is take our character and we're going to attach all of its pieces. So that includes gluing the sweater to the character and that gray attach area on the character. That includes the sweater arm and hair, as well as any optional accessories. Once that's done, it's time to attach your character over that spot on that frame, and you're going to glue it securely. And now I bring you great tidings of great joy, for your character wish list or gift tag is complete. You've reached the end. I hope you really enjoyed this product, and I hope we'll get to do something like this again soon. As always, if you liked this product, please reach out to me, follow me, tell me that you liked it, tell me what was a struggle, help me build better products so we can have fun together soon. Have a wonderful holiday, Merry Christmas, see you soon.